Hey, what's going on YouTube? It's Mad Hatter with another Mad Hatter TV, and I know it has been freaking ages since I've done a next Mad Hatter TV or Diary of a Madman, and I apologize, but I have been so busy lately with work and running my business that I haven't had time to do crap. But I'm here now, and originally I was going to do a Diary of a Madman about my first time, but the people that asked me that question, they weren't very specific. They didn't really specify if they wanted to talk about my first time with a person of the same sex or a person that's of the opposite sex. So you guys got to be more specific when you're talking about that, alright? So I will talk about that later. But on a more serious note, I wanted to talk about something that's not really talked about in the LGBT community. And that's the T of the LGB, and that's transgender. Now, I know I don't normally talk about transgender, and I have to say solely because there was a time where I was just like ridiculously confused about that. I have met transgender people, and I have to say honestly, I was kind of scared. I was kind of terrified. I didn't know how to approach it, you know what I mean? I was extremely confused, and I didn't quite understand why, because I was one of those people that was like, why are they doing that? They're just messing up God's original plan. If he wanted you to be a man, he would have made you a man. If he wanted you to be a woman, he would have made you a woman. But over time, I have grown to be more acceptable and more open to the transgender lifestyle. And I now have a transgender sister, Taylor. I love my sister to death. That is my heart. So Taylor, how you doing, baby girl? So he made an excellent decision to go forward with being transgender. And I remember I was talking to him and I was like, are you sure you want to do this? And he's like, I've never been more sure about something in my whole entire life. And at that point, it just like exploded in this whole wave full of like support for the transgender community. And I think it took that in order for me to totally understand what was going on. And, as I have done continuous research on the transgender lifestyle, I understand. I get it. It sucks when you're stuck, when you just think in your head like, man, I know I'm a guy, but something just doesn't feel right. You get that something in the back of your head where you're just like, something just doesn't feel right. And I can't relate, but I do know what it feels like to just be like, it doesn't feel right. Like I should be doing this because this feels right. And I understand where you're going through life and you just feel as though you're not yourself. You're uncomfortable. And nothing sucks worse than just being uncomfortable. So the way I feel and the way I will approach this issue is if you feel as though you're uncomfortable with who you are and that is what's going to help you feel better about yourself, do you, boo. Do you. Handle your business. And I know this is something that religious people are going to bash about. And you know what? My whole thing about religious sex and what they say about the LGBT, cut it. Just cut it. When you focus on those kind of things, you're just going to make yourself even more and more depressed. I am a Christian, and I know the Christian lifestyle. LGBT, no, this is not mixed with Christianity. For obvious reasons, which I won't go into. But it's one of those things where you can't focus on that because it's just going to bring up these suicidal thoughts, you're going to get depressed, you're going to get stressed, you're going to feel like you just don't belong. Excuse me. And when you focus on those things, it just makes it so much worse. Transgender people already have it hard because they have the most major transformation. It's a total different process. You're going through a whole surgery to change your gender. Not only your gender, but your whole name, your whole personality will thus take a metamorphosis, like you're a butterfly. I love transgender, and I believe that people should be more open-minded and stop being so closed-minded, because when you close yourself off, you cut yourself off from the wonders of the world. That's just my opinion. And I hate how, there are so many people that are like shunned away from it, and it just saddens me. People need to just open their eyes and open their minds to new things. And that's what is holding this world back, is that we are so used to being normal. We're so used to being this way that we can't open ourselves up to change. And I know how it is. People hate change. But sometimes you must embrace change, because things aren't always going to be the same. And when things are constantly the same, it gets boring. It gets repetitive. And people want something different. Just give them a chance. Just give transgender a chance, like I was. I understand where you're coming from. The people that don't like transgender, I get it. I know why. Because I was just like you. And it took this situation in order for me to be like, you know what? I get it. So my challenge to you is do your research. Go into the mind. Try and figure out why. Why are they deciding to go this route? Why do they feel like they're stuck? Why do they feel like they have to do this? And once you figure it out, you'll probably understand. You might not support it, but at least you'll understand. And that's all I'm trying to do. I'm just trying to spread awareness to at least give the transgender lifestyle a shot, okay? So I'm going to get up out of here. I know I probably ranted and raved for more than 5 minutes, but I got way more videos to come, and more target practice. I didn't forget about that. Alright, so I love you guys. Oh, also more poems, so more balance videos, okay? So I'm about to get up out of here. I probably got another video to come right after this one, okay? So I love you guys. Peace, love, unity, respect. I'm out.